I'm Aron Forbes. I'm a producer, music director. I work for Billie Eilish.
My name's Trevor Jackson, and I'm Billie Eilish and Phineas's guitar tech, keyboards tech. Anything that they have to do on stage, I set up and maintain. Phineas and Billie both are two of the most talented people I've ever come across. And when I met them and watched them work, I was like, these two are the real deal.
It's really amazing to be a part of something like that. And to grow with somebody from nothing. The first thing we did was in their garage. Then it was the first tour, and then the next tour, and it just kept growing, and now they're in arenas. It's crazy. Music director today, post-COVID, wherever we are at this point, I have no idea. It's an organic title. We do all kinds of things, but right now it's been putting songs together for the first time that have never even been played in front of an audience. Right now we're about to go into festival season for the first time, and it's really exciting. There's so much music that's come out over the past year and a half that people have never been able to see live. It's building shows, it's finding personnel that are a great fit for an artist. And I feel like a lot of what I do now is trying to make the experience for the artist as great as it can be, so that they're super comfortable, so they can go out and have a great show.
They both have so much going on day to day. We're literally hired to make their lives easier. When they walk into rehearsal or to show, we should be the best part of their day. It should be stressless, it should be, they get to play some music, they get to hang out with each other, have a good time, and then go off and do whatever else they're obligated to do.
You're working with an amazing artist, they deserve to have amazing support. I think where technology is in music, it just keeps getting further and further along, and it's definitely a paradigm shift. There's a whole wave of people that I work with now who never toured with a live amp. We can pull off so much more that we're just relying on technology. I mean, if you look at the system that we have built for the Billie Eilish show, it's 3 different stations networked together, and they're all sending information to each other, and it's really crazy. And in a lot of ways, it's more stable than what analog gear was. It's really wild.
Everything goes through that system. So if that computer goes down, it could take down your entire show in front of 20,000 people. So it's a little stressful at times, you know? The technology has to work. You have to trust the technology. Reliability is huge for us. And that's the relationship with OWC is just trust that we know if we're getting something, we know that it's a solid product that has been thought through, and that we can put it into our system and know that it's going to work and be there for us.
OWC has just grown and grown. OWC is always right at the edge of what's coming out, making sure they have the new tech to support the new systems that are coming out.
We build solutions so that all these great creatives give a better show, do a better production, and have more energy on the creative as opposed to being held back by technology. When you're at a concert, they're making the music, but our technology was involved, and I'm glad that we get to be a part of that.
We just introduced the ThunderBays to our rigs. Right now we're in the middle of building Billie's live 2022 tour show. It's so much back and forth. And since we're using so many computers, we're constantly transferring files.
We're moving really fast all the time to get through massive amounts of content, and speed is so important so that we can just keep working and get through these days that are challenging. Your greatest fear is that all the work that you've done disappears. You never can have enough backups, that's a fact. I'm thinking about it right now, and I'm like, I should back everything up today.
And then we have the hubs all over the place as well. Aron has one in the studio, that's where he did all the mixing for the Billie documentary. Everybody that's walked in, and they're like, can't we get more of those? Because they're amazing.
I got one of the docks, Thunderbolt 3 dock. It's kind of a game changer, and I was like, wow, like this is cool. Like the flexibility was, wow. I can have my interfaces in, I can have all my keyboards, I can have everything all connected because of this one dock. The Envoy mobile hard drives, they just seem really sturdy. It's a great way for me to do something on this rig, hand it off to playback and say, like, hey, throw this stuff in.
The Electron and the Envoy Pro FX, they're built for touring. We are working at the maximum speed we possibly can. So the odds that something is going to get dropped, spilled on, or knocked over is 100%. There isn't a day that goes by that we're not knocking something that's super expensive or super important over. The durability of these drives are amazing.
At every station, all OWC stuff. to pull off these shows, it takes a lot of power. And having a company that I can call, you know, is a really big deal.
At the end of the day, we certainly know that we're doing something right. Knowing that our solutions, our software, hardware, our technology got to be part of the process was dependent on to make that masterpiece, enabling, you know, those artists, their music, you know, to be shared around the world.
I'm just very fortunate to work in music. Pretty unbelievable that that's my reality.
It's stressful when it's stressful, but I think all of us feel that we're so beyond lucky to just, not only to get to experience an artist that had that kind of success and career, but also to have everybody involved just actually care about their crew. It's a nice change of pace.
Billie and Phineas, there's no family like this one that we have on the road that I've found. It's really great when you meet people that use their platform to do extreme good. OWC definitely helped us out a lot, which was super cool.
Having products that we can trust is worth any dollar amount in the world for us.
OWC, creativity without limits.